guys, it's Justine. I am super late. I feel like, I guess it's really not that late, but I feel really late to make my March Ipsy bag review video. I still don't know what to call it. It's gonna keep writing review video. I don't know. But anyways, for those of you who didn't watch my March Ipsy bag opening, you should, because then you know what I got and all that stuff. This is what the bag looked like. Nice and cute. On this side, it just kind of, it's okay. I don't love the black stuff, but that's cute. And you can open it and make it big if you want. 5 products as always. I will do my least favorite product to my favorite product in here. This bag kind of has a lot of problems. At first, it's exciting and you're like, yay, new Ipsy bag. But I feel like there's just lots of tiny issues. Okay, so first off, least favorite item. I'll say that my least favorite item is the First Aid Beauty moisturizer. It's nice to have a tiny travel size moisturizer, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's not something that I would ever buy again. And I don't know, my face deserves a certain quality of ingredients, and this moisturizer is nowhere near that. First off, this one, since it's a travel size for like an Ipsy bag, it is 0.34 ounces. If you bought the full one is $24, and it is 1.7 ounces. So there's a bit of a difference there, but it's still $24, which isn't too bad for a moisturizer, to be honest. But there's 2 forms of alcohol in here, and one of them is in the first 10. One of them is in the first 10 ingredients, and your face deserves better. You don't need alcohol in your moisturizer. I don't want alcohol in any of my face products, but at the very least, my toner and my moisturizer should be alcohol free. And it says 2 alcohols. That's just gonna dry your face out. I mean, if you're really oily, it's probably not gonna be the worst thing in the world. But at the same time, it's not drying it out where you want it to. It's just, I don't like alcohol in face products. I don't want it in my stuff. Also, another thing that I thought was a little bit weird, if you look at the ingredient list, you can look both on the website and through the Ipsy bag. They always give you the ingredients for the Ipsy section when you can look at all your items more closely, or you can click on the link to go shop at the website and get them there. And they don't match up with this product. The first 4 ingredients are exactly the same, and then online it says the 5th ingredient is colloidal oatmeal. That's not the 5th ingredient in here. The 5th ingredient in here is like capricolic or caprictriglyceride. That's not oatmeal. The only thing in here that is oatmeal is, the 5th ingredient in here is avena sativa kernel flour, and that is oatmeal, like ground up and stuff. But I just think it's dumb that their big advertisement for this moisturizer is, oh look, it has licorice in it, it has licorice in it, it has colloidal oatmeal, it has antioxidants from the white tea in it, all this shit. But there's alcohols ahead of most of that. And they're not even in the same order. And I get that it's a smaller bottle, but your formula should also be consistent, I feel like. If I buy a 3-ounce bottle of lotion, I'd expect the 2-ounce bottle to be the same. So, I don't know what's going on with that. It's just, no. I'll keep it in my purse. I'll use it when I'm desperate. I actually used it on my hands a couple times. It feels nice. There's no scent to it, really. It kind of has that weird clean scent to it. It's not very thick and it's not very thin. See? That clump on my hand. It's just, it rubs in really easily, which is nice, and it feels okay, but it doesn't feel amazing either. And I've used lotions that are really good, and you put them on and you're like, wow, that feels so great, and it's not it. And now I've spent forever talking about one product in here. So I'll keep it in my purse for like emergencies, like when I'm out golfing, my fingers get really kind of just like dry, and then maybe I can just stick it on there as a last resort. But there's no way I'm putting it on my face. I'm just not. I have better stuff for that. Next least favorite item, I'm not even going to pronounce it again, the Chromatic eyeshadow. Chromatic, whatever. I got the shade Marissa, and it is a shimmer one. It comes in a little black box. And they were fancy and gave you a little velvet thing. And then you pop the eyeshadow out. And with magnets, I believe the company actually sells a palette that's magnetic that you can put them in. Which is fun when they do that. But if not, you can always buy one anyways, you know. And this slides on and off. And it's cool. It's pretty. I like it. It's just... on its own, it's not what I want it to be. It feels nice. It's not necessarily creamy or powdery or anything. It just feels like a regular basic eyeshadow to me. It does feel like it's a little better quality than like e.l.f. or something, but it doesn't feel amazing quality. See, I did a little pinky pigment right there. And it looks nice. You can see it. It's pigmented. But when you put it on with a brush, you have to work a little harder to get this pigment. And I like it. It does have kind of like that little shimmer going on to it. But you have to kind of keep packing it on with a regular eyeshadow brush. And if you're using a blending brush to put it in your crease or anything like that, it takes a lot of work to get it to show up. And if there's not already another color base under it, it's even harder. I'll use it. I don't know if I'd buy another one for the company. Each of their eyeshadows are $10 each. They have some really pretty shades if you look online. But I feel like if I have trouble getting this one to be what I want it to be, would the other ones work for me? I don't know. If I got another one, I'd be willing to try it. But I'm iffy as to whether or not I'd be willing to spend $10 to try another one. And my next product is the tapered blending brush I got from Bokashi. I don't know. From whatever brand it's called. Zip. It's super soft. It's white up here. It still is a little colored from me using it. It's a nice brush. It's soft. Typically, this brush costs $12 just on its own. Isn't too expensive. Honestly, my brain wants to say it's expensive, but it's not. I mean, I got the Wizard Wand brushes from Storybook Cosmetics, and those are technically like $11 each when you break it down. So $12 isn't really that bad, but I don't think I'd spend $12 for this brush. I'd rather get another tapered blending from another company. It does have a wood handle, which is good, I guess. I so far don't really have a huge opinion on handles. I guess that doesn't matter. And it has synthetic fibers. My only complaint is, well, besides that, it's soft, but it's too soft. You literally can just dink. It's really soft and nice. It just, you can blend with it and it does its job. And I know you're not supposed to be really packing pigment with the blending brush, but you can't really put pigment on at all with it. And I do like to use these to do ding over here and the whole crease thing, you know. I don't know this. You know what I'm talking about if you do makeup. It does its job, it's just that it's easier and faster to do with other brushes. And a lot of the pieces on the side, I haven't even used it that much. Can you see this? They're starting to like kind of kink out a little. I guess on here is like sticking out. And there we go, you can see it right there. And it's kind of waving a little. And not a lot of them have done it, but some of them are. And there's one hair that sticks out above the rest of them. And I pulled one out already that was doing that, and another one did it. I don't know, I just want all the hairs on my brush to be the same. It's not a horrible brush, it's a decent brush. I'll keep it, I'll use it. I just don't know if I'd necessarily buy it. Okay. Second to last product, which means it's my second favorite of the bag. It is the Cella. It is an Ivory Lace highlighter. Ivory Lace is the shade I got. It looks like it actually comes in 4 different shades. which is good because it's inclusive, but honestly, if you're trying to be inclusive of all the different skin tones that may possibly need this, you might kind of need more than 4 shades. So that's something they should probably work on. This product costs $18, so I would never buy it. Not that I think that that's too expensive, but for this product, I don't know if it's worth it. For those of you who don't know what it is, it calls itself a highlighter. A little white line there. You just put it there. I've primarily used it for right under my eyebrows, like right there, and then kind of blended the end of my tip out with a brush with it. The website suggests that you can go ahead and use it also to like highlight the rest of your face, cover up zits with it, things like that. And I don't think so. So it has a slightly peach orange tint to it, which I don't love. Because I'm not very peachy, I'm very white. So for some skin tones it's going to be good, but for mine it's not. So under my eyebrows is okay, but I don't want this weird peachy thing all over my face. And also, there's no highlighter in this. This is a cover-up. This is not highlighter. Highlighter is shiny. Do you see my nose? Do you see that? That's highlighter. This is not highlighter. Highlighter is beautiful and shiny and not matte. Yeah. So I wouldn't do it. It feels nice when you blend it in, but just the thickness of it, I don't think I personally would want to cover up my zits with it, because the zit is already kind of from a clogged pore, and I don't really want to cover that up more. I'm just going to use a basic cover up or whatever's going on top of that, not this. This feels thick for that to me. I personally wouldn't want something this thick all over my face. It does have alcohol in it also, which you know I hate in my face products, but I'm not too caught up on like makeup ingredient knowledge. So I'm not sure how much that affects things. And the last product is my Tarte lip paint. I do love Tarte lip paints. I did kind of notice a weird little issue with it. Maybe some of you guys can help me out with it, because I'm a little confused. I'll have to do some more research or whatever. Love Tarte lip paints. I have a couple of them. This one came in the shade Rosé. It's a pretty shade. I don't have it on today. I wore a different lipstick today because I did an interview. I'm just going to do a tiny little swatch. That's it. Okay. It's nice. It is a very nice rosy nude neutral. Rosy nude? Rosy neutral? Whatever. You get what I mean. Same difference. I like it. It's nice. I wouldn't wear it every day, but it's really nice if I just need something kind of calming or simple, but I want lip color on. These always dry really matte. You can put them on and rub your lips. You can drink out of a straw. You can drink out of a bottle, and you're totally good to go. The only time it does come off is if you're eating oily food, because oil breaks down makeup. Then that's not good. But besides that, it doesn't even matter. This is obviously a half size. For a full size one of these, it's $20, which is worth it. I've bought one of the full size before. The thing that confuses me is that, I don't know if it's Tarte advertising it, but I saw on the Ipsy page for this product that they were saying it's vegan friendly. One of the main ingredients in this is beeswax. So every vegan I've ever known doesn't eat honey, doesn't use products from bees, stuff like that, because they're also, you know, an animal. So doesn't that mean that this product isn't vegan friendly? Right? If you're vegan, please let me know, because it's a little confusing, and I just want to make sure that I'm like set straight on that. And also, if that's correct, then, and beeswax is not vegan friendly, then for one, Ipsy shouldn't be saying that it's vegan friendly. And I want to see if Tarte is. I don't like hate Ipsy or anything, but you shouldn't say that if it isn't. You know what I mean? So I will research it, but if you're vegan, I would appreciate if you told me. You can just comment it in the comment section. So, yeah. Overall, the bag was okay. It wasn't amazing. It's definitely not going to be like one of my favorite bags. I probably won't even remember what came in that bag when I look at that bag eventually. I'll keep the Tarte lip paint for a while until I use all of it. Keep using it because I do like that. I'll use the brush. I'll use that little highlighter until it's used up. Same thing with the eyeshadow. Nothing here, though, I'd be willing to repurchase except for the Tarte lip paint. So, but that's okay, because part of Ipsy is trying new things out. So I'm not disappointed. I'm just like, whatever, on to the next bag. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!